Well, welcome back to the Undervalued Investor YouTube channel, where today we're uncovering the insane rally behind Bitcoin and the larger cryptocurrency space. Is currently from the basic lows that were experienced in 2022. Bitcoin is now up 130%. We're trading for around 38,000 US dollars per coin. And the question is this going to be sustainable into the future? It seems to be recovering a lot of the volatility that was experienced through 2021. Taking a look, what people are suspecting is that a lot of the fallout of all the bad actors is finally coming to a calm, with Sam Bankman-Fried being convicted of a multi-billion-dollar fraud with FTX, who's now being sentenced. You look at Binance, who came forward, which is basically the founder, Zhao, who basically was ordered by a judge to stay in the U.S. ahead of the prison sentencing. And these were the two major cryptocurrency exchanges at the time. So now that we got the bad actors out of the way, a little bit more regulation is starting to come into play. And we're even seeing the likes of Coinbase say crypto industry can turn the page after this historic Binance settlement, with a few highlights being that Binance was basically hit by the U.S. government with a $4 billion settlement last week, which saw its founder, CEO Zhao, step down and plead guilty to charges of money laundering violations. And basically what this is going to do is allow people to step up and start filling the demand for this sector. And obviously Coinbase wants to be a primary player in this, being the most regulated, largest market cap exchange, as I believe it stands in this current market environment. And it rebounded wonderfully, 281%. Off the 2023 lows. As a year to date, it's up 276% and will likely continue to follow the price of Bitcoin. But we've got a long way to go to return to the wonderful IPO date of trading between about $300 and $250 a share. But as it stands right now, there are a lot of competing people out there. We got big players in the ETF space, I believe companies like BlackRock, and I'm sure many others that are trying to look at ways of adding into Bitcoin ETFs. ETFs are going to be the next pronounced way people get exposure, I think, in a relative, regulated manner that will allow larger exposure to breach the main audience of people that might not understand the technology as well. And taking a look at coin market cap today, I mean, you can take a look. Everything is basically continuing to rally, from Bitcoin to Ethereum. A lot of people plagiarizing this on the fact the Fed is getting a little bit more dovish on the future of interest rate cuts. For as long as inflation continues to cool down, if we can get into a place of interest rate cuts, it'll lead to a more speculative market, with small caps and crypto being absolutely devastated because of a lack of liquidity. When you can kind of make money a little bit more easy and accessible for the broader markets, it does much better for venture capital and these kind of speculative businesses. But taking a look, Solana's up a whopping 9% here just in the last 7 days. In the last 24 hours, some of these more pronounced cryptocurrencies are absolutely crushing it, which is pretty intriguing to say the least. Usually Bitcoin leads the way, and then these smaller market cap coins tend to jump up much more dramatically because of their lower weighted markets. But nonetheless, I will pass the question off to you. We'd love to know what you think about the cryptocurrency space in that comment section below.